Hi guys, it's Jess and welcome back to my channel. First of all, I just wanted to say a big thank you to everyone who watched my video this morning and for all the lovely and kind and supportive words and messages you sent. It absolutely made my day. I'm feeling 100% better. I know I hadn't done anything particularly wrong anyway, and that I had the support of other YouTubers, but just to hear it from you guys, I sincerely appreciate all your messages. But now we're moving forward, we're moving on from that. We're going to go forward with the channel, and to do that I prepared this video about a week ago, or started it. So I've seen a lot of other YouTubers do these kinds of videos, or use this particular company, and the main reason I wanted to try it was because of Nicole Burgess. She is absolutely amazing. If you've ever watched her channel, I'm sure you have, because she has, I think, 60,000 subscribers, 50,000 subscribers, so I'm sure a lot of you are already following her. But she uses a company called Stitch Fix. So how do I do this without showing my address? So I got my first ever Stitch Fix box in the mail about 20 minutes ago. So here I am, ready to record with you and share my thoughts about whether I think it's good value, whether I think the items that are picked suit me, and those sort of things. So this is my very first ever box. I've never had a clothing subscription box before in my life. I've never really thought about doing one because I'm pretty particular, and obviously you don't know if anyone's going to know how it's going to fit you or what parts of your body work well in what clothes. But I thought I'd share it with you, my thoughts and reviews on this very first Stitch Fix box. First, I thought we'd go through how you actually order a box. I'm going to do a speed through video and try and just commentate over the top, showing you me ordering it. Now, I did order this last week, so I think last Tuesday or Wednesday, and it took about a week to get here, which is perfectly fine, and maybe a little bit longer because of the holiday yesterday. And you have a few days to look at this and decide what you want to keep and what you want to send back. So we'll look at the ordering process, and then, as you can see, I haven't opened it yet. We'll open up together and see what the stylist thought I would like, and then we'll go through and discuss the outfits. So let's take a look, guys. So this is the website, guys. You put in height, weight, all those sort of things first. That's the first things you'd enter. Then you do your sizes. Here's where I had an issue, because when I put in my size, it made me pick medium, whereas I'm a small to medium, but we'll find that out later on. And you put in all your different sizes. You're getting to know everything about me now. Then you enter in how you think your arms and legs are, long, short, narrow, how you prefer your clothes to be fitted, what styles you like, what areas of your body you like to show off or not. Then you rate, they give you some suggested styles, and you say if you like them or love them. I know this is speeding through, guys, but it's going to be a long video if we don't. And then it asks you how often you wear those sorts of styles, and how often you'd like them to focus on those sort of styles. Again, it shows you different types of things, asks you where you shop. It asks you how adventurous you'd like to be, what sort of styles you like, what sort of jewelry, how often you'd like to receive select items. So I said I'd never want bags or scarves, just because that's so personal, those types of shoes. Colours you don't like, prints you don't like, fabrics you don't like. And then you go into price. They have different ranges. So I picked the budget category in each one, because that's what I am. I'm on a budget. They also have a luxe one, but I wasn't interested in that. Then you add in a bit more information about you, what field you work in, why you're signing up. Then you can share your Instagram, your Pinterest. Then you can add in some notes to your stylist. As you can see, I wrote that I was looking for a job and wanted some corporate pieces for interviews. I wrote what colours I thought I looked good in. I wrote what I usually wear. So on the weekends I said I usually wear jeans and a top, or summer dresses, as you've seen in my videos. And I wrote that in the office I preferred structured work dresses over pants and tops. I like to layer in winter, and I need seasonal pieces where I live. So then you schedule your fix. You can pick either a regular box or a once-off. I did once-off just so I could test it, and then it says, here you go. You enter your address and credit card. I skipped through those because I just didn't want to share that information. So that was the ordering process, guys. Hopefully it's pretty clear. It's just a lot of questions about you, the things you like to wear, basic body sizes and proportions, and then you hit go and you wait and see what comes. So this is my box. As you can see, I've just taken the tape off. I haven't actually even opened the box yet. So let's take a look and see what's inside. So the first thing is your little return bag, because if you have any issues or want to return the clothes, they provide the postage for you. So that's part of the service. And here is my little welcome envelope. It says your stylist thought these would look great on you. I'm trying to avoid this because I don't want to see the bit that actually has the prices yet before I read who's in them. I'm just trying to see the bit if it says who your actual stylist is. Let's take a look. Sorry guys, first time doing this. So that looks like the price list. Is there a message? Here we go. Trying to actually avoid seeing the pictures of the clothes. So it says, "Hi Jessica, welcome to Stitch Fix. I'm honoured to be your stylist. I loved your Pinterest board." So as you saw in the video, it does say add a Pinterest board link. I created one specifically for this with sort of styles I liked. And took inspiration from that to build your fix. I started you off with these awesome tinsel jeans, so there's obviously going to be some jeans in there. Pair these with the Fun to Fun blouse and a great bracelet set. Then this blue pepper blouse will be a fun new addition to your closet. Then for that job hunting, this ghillie dress would be so perfect. The other outfits will also be powerful interviewing items. Good luck on the job hunt, you will nail it. I look forward to your feedback and what you will be looking for in your next fix. I hope that you're enjoying your summer as well with laughter and joy. Talk to you soon. Cheers, Lisa. So that was the message from my stylist. So my stylist for this box is Lisa. So if you saw in the preview, the how to order section, I asked for interview ready outfits because I now have my green card and can go find a job finally. So I asked for some items that might be useful for that. And I also asked for trans-seasonal items, seeing it's the middle of summer now, but we're about to go into fall and cooler weather. So let's take a look at the actual items. And they come all neatly packaged in this, and I have a little jewelry one. So let's start with the jewelry one because that is going to be the easiest to open. Let me get rid of this box out of the way, guys. Sorry about that. So here is my first item, and it is from Romulo, and it is a Macy metal bracelet set. So there's just 2 little gold bracelets here. I'm guessing you wear them stacked. They're just little metal, sort of almost like screw pieces and bolts and nuts and those sort of things in a sort of a gold colour. So that's an interesting one. We'll see how much it is and how it goes with the other pieces before we decide on that one. And then we have the clothes items. It's almost like Christmas opening all this stuff. So the first item I have is the Tinsel Cassia Frayed Hem Chino Pant. So it's a jean sort of pair of pants in a red, or it's almost terracotta-y, winey red from the company Tinsel. I don't know Tinsel, but that doesn't mean anything. They are very nice and soft. I'm just trying to see if I think they'll be long enough because I do have longer legs. And obviously this is my first time, so it's ordering in sizes I'm not used to. One, coming from Australia, I'm still getting used to American sizing and just trying to work with the stylist about what works for me. But I do like the colour, and I think these would be good with the blouse for work or just casually. So starting off well. You then have this blouse here. It's probably a little loose and flowy for how I usually wear tops. I prefer something more fitted, but we'll see how it looks like on. So this is the Fun to Fun Callum Tulip Sleeve blouse in mustard. I do like the pattern, I do like a floral, and I think the mustard is quite nice. So I'll have to see what this looks like on, just because sometimes when it's a bit flowy, you can look a bit bigger than you are, or like you're hiding a baby belly or things like that, which we're not doing. So this will be a try on one and see. You then have this long sleeve blouse this is from Blue Pepper, and it is the Blue Pepper Fenmore split neck top. I like the pattern on it. It is nice and flowy. It looks like it has a slightly lower back hem than the front, and it does have a split, and it does look like it would be a little see-through. So I'm not sure how work appropriate this is, but it definitely is sort of trans-seasonal. It does feel very light, and you could pair it with heavier items for going into winter and fall, but we'll try that one on. And finally, there is what I'm assuming is the dress that was mentioned, and this is the dress from Gilly, and it is the Arena dress in navy. I love a navy dress. So it's polka dot with a sort of little cap sleeve. It may be a little short for a job interview. And the other thing I've just noticed is it has a back cutout, so I'm going to have to see what it looks like on. I did want something to wear to interviews, and I'm not sure I'd be comfortable wearing it with the back cutout. Obviously I'd have to wear a jacket or a cardigan over the top, depending on how revealing that is. But that's what's in my bag, guys. So now let's go to the try on section. So those were the items, guys, other than the bracelet. It's just a little hard to try this on with the tag on it as well. And it's probably just a bit loose and chunky for me. So I don't think the sizing was right. That's obviously to be expected on the first turn. Everything was just a little bit too big and loose. I do prefer a slimmer fit, especially on blouses, because I am bigger chested. If you go too loose, it just makes you look like a tent. The dress I think is quite nice as a casual dress, but it's just not work appropriate for me. I think that back cutout I just couldn't wear in an office environment. Oh, sorry about the thunder, guys, it's getting very loud. And I just the material is very interesting texture as well, so I'm just not a huge fan of that. I love the print on the mustard blouse, but again, it's just a size too big and too flowy for me. I quite like this one. I would wear that to work, but again, this is a size too big. I would probably need a small in this one. And while the jeans pants fit, I just can't do a 7/8 length leg. I need a full length leg for me. I just don't like a cropped trouser. So unfortunately, that means I think everything is going to go back, but let's have a look at the style guide and the prices to start with. So they provide you with this little book here about how you could wear your items. So they're saying I could wear that blouse with a coral skirt to the office, or with jeans on the weekend. The mustard top with a blue skirt or white trousers. The dress with a coat to the office, or a cardigan on the weekends. And the pants with just different types of tops. So that's what the suggestions were. So here is the price list. Now I ticked the budget range box because I am on a budget. Don't have a job at the moment. So this is what it would cost for each item. So what is this? The Romulo Macy metal bracelet set in the gold and silver is $28. I think that's okay. I don't think I'd pay that. It feels very similar to very cheap jewelry from like Walmart or Target. Probably more the Target end, but I just wouldn't pay $28. The pants are $50. I think $50 is fine for a price for the pants. It's just I don't like the frayed hem down the bottom, and I don't like the length, but I think price-wise $50 is fine for that. We have the blue pepper top is $36. Again, $36 is not a bad price for a blouse. It's just a sizing issue on this occasion. The Fun to Fun tulip sleeve blouse was $38. So again, very similar pricing. I don't think that's ridiculously expensive for that side of thing. And then the dress was $58. I think $58 for this is probably a little expensive. I just think the material feels a little cheap, and it is very short. I just don't think it's office appropriate for that price. So I wouldn't be paying $58 for that one. So all 5 items would be $210. If you bought all 5, you'd save $52.50, so it would make it $157.50. And then there's a $20 credit when you buy the box because you pay the styling fee, so that would come off, making it $137.50 if I kept everything. However, I'm not going to be keeping anything. There's just nothing there that fits or that is enough of my style to want to keep. It's not way off, it's just sizing and sort of shape is not my style. So probably will be all going back. I may try again with a different stitch box later in the year. So for me, in this instance, it's $20 out of pocket to try something new. If there'd been something I liked, it obviously would have come with that. There's just nothing quite there for me that I'm willing to spend the $20, even just to keep an item and try and sell it. It's just not worth it. It's too hard. So for me, it is all going to go back. But if there's anything you think looked great on, let me know in the comments below. But I think it is all going to go back this time. I think Lisa did a good job, particularly if it's my first time. It's just I prefer something a bit more professional and structured. I'll show you my Pinterest page now so you can see what I suggested. So I think it's just, it's one of those sort of services where you do have to work with the stylist back and forth so they get to know your style and your body size. And again, the sizing is probably my issue, because when it said pick a size, I'm usually a size 6, which I picked, and it said size 6 made you pick medium, which is 6 to 8, whereas I'm more of a 4 to 6. So a small rather than a medium. It just depends on the brand, and if it's a structured or a flowy fit. These were just all too big for me, unfortunately, on this occasion. So that was Stitch Fix for me, guys. If you want to try it out yourself, I have left my referral link in the description box below, so you can see how the process was. I showed you what you might end up getting, and it is quite easy because I just put it all back in that bag and send it back now. So there you go. So I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up, share, or comment below. If you've not yet done so, I would love it if you subscribe to my channel, and if you are a subscriber, make sure you've got that bell icon clicked so you're notified every time I post a new video. So thanks so much for watching, guys, and I'll see you next time. Bye.